What's up, guys? Today we're playing Subnautica again. I really like Subnautica. So, if you do not remember, in the last video, the sunbeam exploded. If we could just get a get a blast to the pack.
The building? Change course. Set thrusters to
Full. So, we also explored the alien facility, and we learned that we are infected with a Aurora. Today, we're gonna kind of explore the island here. So yeah, I've beaten this game 13 times. This is my 14th time playing it. I know everything already, but I'm just walking through it for you guys. So, my Seamoth Pelsi, when I brought her over here, I put 2 storage containers on here because I want to put a lot of stuff in here. Hi, buddy. I'm gonna kill you. Yep. Do the very bad news, Pud. But your time is up. I'm gonna go put some of this stuff away. We found another one of those alien archers like we did in the last video. That's different. Here we go. Skadoosh. So we found a portal. I think. Hey, okay. Wait a minute, chat. Is this island ringing any bells? This looks similar to anybody? This is the Degassi Island that we were on in the last episode. Let's skedaddle. Why can't we just grab one of these crabs and just shove them into the needle at the quarantine enforcement platform to disable the gun? Because, like, some of these aren't infected. Excuse me! Let's go back to Linda, or Opera Copper. Once again, full name is Linda Opera. Honey, I'm home. I realized I forgot to build the coffee machine in the last episode after I got it. Let's listen to you.
Playing partially translated broadcast.
9 new biological subjects designated. Mode. Hunting. Analyzing. Sharing subject locations with other agents.
Stop worrying, dude. It's not that big of a deal. I could use some coffee. Yay. Alright. Let's go. I think we should go deeper. Or well, we have to go. I want to go to these life pods, and they're pretty deep down, especially life pod 2. Just want to knock a lot of them out. But I want to get that water filtration machine, because that can be very helpful for, like, what, filtering water. What else would it be used for? So I think I'm gonna need to build another layer. All right, let's put you right here. Actually, I might want to put a window there. So I'll just put you right here. There we go. We should probably build another thermal reactor. I think it's handling it, but it's not. It doesn't look like it's handling it as well as I want it to. All right, let's do this. Go, go, go! There we are. Twice the power. Alright, now I think we should go ahead. Get deeper depth module. And I think we can make the full depth module, the Mark III depth module, so we can pretty much just go wherever we want. And maybe an engine efficiency module. Engine efficiency module. Ooh, I don't have polyaniline yet. Ooh, enamel glass. I don't want to use that. Okay, let's just make a depth module then. Mark II depth module. I have enough lithium now that I can make the ultra high capacity O2 tank. And that is a breath of fresh air. Let's go to life pod 12. Oh. Push a cannon, I already have that.
I'm not really a doctor. I know that's what my ID says, but I never have been. Cheated the medical exams. What does a doctor these days need to know about manually resetting bones? When was the last time a top surgeon actually cut someone open? That's what the robots are for. Doctors these days read diagnoses off of computer readouts. For that, I'm perfectly qualified. But what good is it when I'm not connected to the main network? I'm bleeding. I've got glowing green pustules growing on my hands. I run a self-scan and it tells me I've got skin irritation. The only thing I studied in medical school was how to lie convincingly. What the hell do I know about how to treat an alien disease? I think I'm actually going to die down here.
Detecting volcanic activity and several unusual electromagnetic signatures in the region. Exercise caution when diving deeper.
Yeah. What the fuck is this cave, dude? These things right here, these bulb bushes, if I do say so myself, if I do remember correctly, high water content. There we go. There we have you. Water filtration suit.
New blueprint acquired.
I've actually never had that before. Fun fact, I've never ever unlocked a water filtration suit before. I've always wondered where it was. Guess I know now. If I am where I think I am. Oh my god. It's way too close for comfort. Yes. Let's go to Life Pod 13. Now we're talking. Let's take a look-see daisy. Do I need radiation suit here? No.
Acquired.
Alright, we got the Cyclops Interpreter.
On the land masses suspended here suggest they once floated on the surface.
Okay. That's called some charge fins. Cool. I'm never gonna use that. Ooh, another wreck. Susan, show me the way in. Thank you.
The way I see it, no one's to blame here.
He gave me the wrong coordinates.
She didn't give me clear instruction. Okay, I'll rephrase. You've been equally incompetent. Now, we've lost time, but we're closer to the planet. So if the Degassi's out there, the
Ooh.
scans should pick it up.
Why are we even helping the Mongolians? They're the competition.
Enjoy your shore leave on Sanjay Station? Like having fuel in the tanks? Thank the Mongolians. We run the scans, we show them we didn't find anything, and we say thanks for the free dinner. Clear? Sir, there's something odd on the surface scan here. Turn that recorder off.
They probably detected the boomer. Cyclops bridge fragment. Oh yeah, Cyclops bridge. What do we need? We just need. Oh, we haven't scanned a single hull fragment yet. All we need is the hull. Ooh, cuttlefish egg.
Currently inside a long calcified root system. Evidence suggests it was eaten away by other life forms over many centuries to form these natural caves.
Natural caves. Here we go, like pod 13.
What are you?
Human being. Copyright Earth, bro. Yeah, don't worry. That's just what are you talking about? That never happened.
Live
You
pod
bitch.
sequence initiated. Entering planetary atmosphere.
My creators, the cherishers and sustainers of worlds, give me this day my daily pleasures as I give to those who seek pleasures from me.
External temperature approaching critical levels.
Show me the path. In life, truth, and love for mine is the power. I am
Jesus.
the one. On and off and on again.
God, it's insane.
Imminent.
Life is a game which the universe plays with itself. I am done playing as this bundle of flesh.
Return me. Jesus Christ, dude. I mean, he got his wish in the end. If you're picking up what I'm putting. We have the Cyclops.
New blueprint acquired.
So yeah, now we can fabricate the Cyclops. There was something over here I wanted to check out that we kind of just needed to do anyway, and I'm making an excuse to go over there because I saw a glimpse of. Wait, this is the same one, right? Yeah, it is. Yeah, here. Wow, this area is big as hell. Bloodvine. We need these blood oil things. I don't like that sound. Where'd that go? Holy! Why are you following me? Now I just want to get some of those deep shrooms and I'll be out. It's actually really close to life pod too. Oh, I will come back for this though. Home sweet home. But we need to grow some stuff immediately. There, oh, Jesus, there we go. Now we're growing the blood oil and the... Whatever the fucks. Let's go Subnautica chat. I have a little bit more energy now because I was so tired earlier when I was recording. And I really think we should make something called the reinforced dive suit. Now, the reinforced dive suit, it's literally in the fucking name. I guess actually you'll just find out. It's pretty self-explanatory. Coffee is completed. I do need some blood oil though. I do have some growing, but I am not that patient, so I'm just gonna grab some. And also, the area I'm going is by Life Pod 2. CTOU's life pod sunk 500 meters before she abandoned it. CTOU's Chief Technical Officer U is the same person, if you guys remember, on the Degassi floating island.
Board the Aurora. Repair the long-range comms. Make contact with the other survivors. We can't be the only two that made it.
Those are not the orders the captain gave me, and they are not the orders I'm giving you.
We have some more floating islands over here. Alright.
Flotation devices failed.
We're flooding. Evacuate.
Wait. I can reconfigure the O2 system to act as a bilge pump.
It's working.
Go, go, go!
Okay, good news. We're alive and we've stopped sinking.
There's like 4
Bad.
whoopers on me at the
The
same
oxygen's going to run out in 30 minutes and we're 500 meters down.
What do we do?
We'll have to use the remaining juice to send a distress call and build whatever gear we can. Then we find a way to the surface.
time. Interesting. Look at this cave, dude. Blood crawlers. Man, they made bigger versions of the damn spiders. Services are going to incapacitate. For reasons you're about to find out, I think we should come back here with some more defense systems. Yeah, I'm gonna come back here later on. Because we don't really have everything we need for that right now. Can I kill you just by ramming into you? Ha ha. I'll make the water filtration suit at some point, but I want to make the reinforced dive suit, which requires synthetic fibers. And for synthetic fibers, we needed that blood oil, which is why I got it. Got a radio message.
This is Altera HQ. This may be your only communications window. We can't send a rescue ship all the way out there, so Aurora, you're just gonna have to meet us halfway. We've uploaded blueprints to the ship's computer.
Sandwich run, you in?
Yeah, give me a second. Black box data shows the high security terminal in the captain's quarters is still functional.
Becky's leaving in like 5
Alright,
minutes.
tell Becky I'll just take the regular.
The regular.
Yeah, she'll know what I mean. The code should be...
And if she doesn't,
Just tell her the regular, dude.
Okay.
The
If I
code...
say regular, she's like, what's the regular?
I have to all the way back up
The
here.
code should be 2679. The regular's just a ham and cheese.
Okay, would you just say ham and cheese?
Ham and cheese.
Okay.
High security terminal captain's quarters. Before they lost communications, Altera HQ uploaded a set of blueprints to the Aurora's main computer. There is a high security terminal inside the captain's quarters located behind the prom bay, from which the blueprints should be accessible. The code is 2679. So we have to go in the Aurora, guys. God, I've been waiting so long to get that message. Reinforced dive suit. There we go. I'm not going to do anything with it yet because we're going to the Aurora. But I'll keep it on me. So I think the next thing I should make is the propulsion cannon. I've not de-equipped this fire extinguisher the entire time I played this game. I love that. I'll keep it on me to the very end, and maybe I'll put it in my time capsule. Man, this is really easy to make. There we go. We have the propulsion cannon. And that should be it. Radiation helmet, and let's go to the Aurora. You'll be wondering why I'm not bringing anything extra, and that's because... oh, you'll find out. Alright, Palsy, let's get this show on the road. Ooh, Life Pod 4. Yeah, sure, we'll read Life Pod 4 before going to the Aurora. Why the heck not? Already have that.
To any Altera crew. Landed in area of significant alien activity. Encountered predators in the Leviathan class, highly aggressive. Spectroscope scanner assigned species designator Reaper. One specimen attempted to swallow the life pod, doing extensive damage in the process. Only viable option is to make for the safety of the Aurora crash site. I have retrieved a data box with the creature decoy and enough resources to fabricate a couple of them. The swim's longer than the decoy lifetime, but it should just be enough to keep them busy. If you don't find me on board the ship, presume I miscalculated.
Maybe he miscalculated. If you remember in the rendezvous voice log, down here, intercepted a transmission from Altera HQ. Seems they sent a data package to the Aurora. Is that a stalker down there? Don't worry, he's friendly. Just be nice.
Form readings in this region are sparse. The Aurora's radioactive fallout will have devastating effects on the alien ecosystem if not contained within the next 24 hours.
I'll give it my all, Susie. Now, real quick, I think it might be a good idea because we're about to get so much stuff to put my Sea Glide away.
Ship's structural integrity is low. Fire suppression equipment and laser cutters may be required. Exploration is conducted at your own risk.
Susan, my middle name is Risk. I don't have a middle name, I'm lying. Love the propulsion cannon. Bye-bye. You're helpful. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of a lot of things like that in the Aurora with a lot of stuff. So that's why I practically brought nothing, because everything we need to just given to us.
Scans show the digestive
Batteries.
tracts of nearby life forms contain
Human tissues. But you ate my friends, dude. What the fuck? That's not cool. Why did you eat my friends? Can't believe you ate Gary. Me and Gary got along so well. He used to come to my dorm every night inside the Aurora. Made that up, by the way. This is. I want to make sure I'm using the right one here. Excuse me. I made sure I'm using the new fire extinguisher, not my life pod one, because I don't want to touch that one.
Exiting sleep mode. Loading voice recognition. Engineer Barclay and Chief Technology Officer you identified.
Drone, get me a propulsion cannon.
Repulsion cannon retrieved.
Hey, Berkeley. Install that circuit box with that repulsion cannon and you'll punch a hole in the cargo bay.
Damn it, Drone, I said propulsion, not repulsion. Recalibrate sensors.
Senses recalibrated.
Sensors aren't the problem. I tweaked the program. It's like you now. It doesn't like being told what to do.
Drone, I know...
His name's Albert now.
Albert, I know it's not your fault, but it would really help me do my job if you'd bring me what I asked for. Thanks for your time.
Propulsion cannon retrieved.
Thank you. Now go away.
Entering hibernation mode.
Boss, this hobby of yours isn't making my job any easier. Or safer.
Maybe so, but it's all that's stopping me from being so bored I take a spacewalk in my skivvies.
Aurora systems are running on local reserve power. An unable to remotely download black box data.
Those two people were the same people from LifePod 2. That was CTOU in Berkeley. They'll be on fire, man. Fuck you. I am going to be reading that. I'm going to be reading a lot in here. If you don't like that, then maybe you want to skip to after we get out of the Aurora. But I am going to be reading all of this.
Integrating new PDA data.
All this stuff is extremely important. Altera launches the Aurora. Phase gate announced for the Adrani arm, or I think it's pronounced the Adrani arm. Adrani arm. I don't fucking know. Adrani arm. Altera launches the Aurora. Adrani arm, I think. The furthest reaches of inhabited space are due to expand as Altera Corp launches a newly constructed capital ship, carrying a phase gate bound for the Adrani arm. The Aurora will travel from a space dock on the edge of Altera space, making hundreds of consecutive phase gate jumps through 9 different Transgov authorities, and arriving on the far side of the Adrani arm in 3 months' time. From there, the command crew will pilot the ship beyond the final phase gate, arriving in the next solar system approximately 18 months later. There, the elite team of engineers will begin a 6-month construction project on the new phase gate, a multi-trillion credit investment. In the absence of existing infrastructure in the region, the vessel is equipped with advanced thermal and nuclear power facilities. Altera Corp currently operates 9% of all phase gates in the galaxy. If the Aurora's mission is successful, spoiler alert, it's not, Altera will have outmaneuvered a cabal of Mongolian corporations, operating in a range of outposts and mines in the region. Notes to self, we just got that, that's in codes and clues. So here we are, finally, in open space. We crossed the galaxy to install a phase gate, to send ships to mine resources, to build more expensive ships, to install fancier phase gates. Are we trying to exhaust the galaxy or just ourselves? 18.06, Yu's birthday. Technology officer, you probably. 40 weeks before we get home. 400 weeks before it feels like we get home. Not enough credits Altera's paying me. 1454, cargo bay code. Cargo bay 3, so that's probably what it's referring to then. Once again, obviously this is rhetorical. I already know all this stuff. I'm just walking through it. It's perfect. I'm really just a lot smarter than you guys. Code was 1454.
Scans of damage to the Aurora do not match any known offensive technologies.
Yeah, I can kind of guess what happens, Izzy.
Integrating new PDA data.
I'll read you in a second. Yeah, we got no Cyclops engine fragments. Sometimes they spawn in here. It's fine. We don't need it. I already have the Cyclops unlocked. Transgov profile Altera Corp. One of the largest suppliers of spacefaring technologies and the consumer electronics in the region. The official supplier of the TSF. This is kind of the super space military that enforces the charter, which we read earlier, or I read earlier. The charter is a whatever. Consistently ranked amongst the galaxy's best employers. Began life as a defense manufacturer in the mid-22nd century. National motto: get what you deserve. Not most Transgovs can trace their roots back to Earth. Altera, literally meaning by Earth, is the only one brazen enough to take its name. During the expansion, Altera supplied arms to all sides, acquiring and housing a vast colonist workforce, and making the transition from manufacturer to corporate state. Altera's threat to cease trade is one of the turning points in the conflict, bringing the end of hostilities and the signing of the charter. Free enterprise within Altera space is encouraged, but the competition is tight, and all goods exported off-world must be Altera branded. Profitable businesses are bought out by the state, or is ascending to the board of directors. Well-known Altera technologies like the Cyclops submersible originate with such private enterprises. Ow. Fuck you. Assessment. Inconvenient and unhygienic. Avoid or incapacitate. Yeah, it is very fucking inconvenient. Drive room. Seamoth Bay. And nothing over there, apparently. Let's go to the Seamoth Bay first. Seamoth Depth module. I already have that. Rare suit log. This is not important, so I won't be reading it.
Integrating new PDA data.
Drive room. I'll go there last. That's what I usually do. That's a very important PDA we just got. I'll read that in a second. And sweet offer. That's less important, but still.
New PDA data.
Integrating new PDA data. Ooh, water. Not like I really need any more, but... Alright. Aurora Auxiliary Mission Orders. Mission, search and rescue. Target, crew of the Mongolian vessel Degasi. Last known position, vicinity of planet 4546b, Adrane Arm. Contact, Mongolian emissary Hyoki Kasar. If you remember, that was the person in Life Pod 13 who started praying to God before he smashed into the ground.
Is the power. I am the one. On and off and on again.
Impact imminent.
Life is a game which the universe plays with itself. I am done playing as this bundle of flesh. Return me.
Aurora passenger quarters. Mission brief. A Mongolian vessel, the Degasi, disappeared almost a decade ago, carrying with it high-ranking Mongolian chief. Corporate insurance has purchased passage aboard for emissary Kasar, and your orders are to make every reasonable effort to locate and retrieve the Degasi crew members without compromising the primary mission. Confirming the fate of the crew members will aid Altair's diplomatic efforts with the Mongolian councils. Mission details. Aurora is due to perform... Hold on, get away with fire. Aurora is due to perform slingshot maneuver around planet 4546b, Category 3 ocean planet, approximately 13 months post-launch. This will bring this ship within range of the Degasi's last known position. Okay, so the last known position of the Degasi was within range of the quarantine enforcement platform. And if the Aurora was in range of that, then the Aurora also would have been in range of the quarantine enforcement platform. Kablooey. Additional aquatic and all-terrain vehicles have been included in the Aurora's cargo package for this mission. The Degasi crew manifesto has been distributed to senior employees in a separate message. Yeah. They must have carried a shit ton of aquatic I mean, genuinely a lot. It's like all I find is aquatic stuff. Welcome to the prom bay, chat. Prawn suit fragment. Another prawn suit fragment. And, oh, a storage module. Another prawn suit fragment. We have the prawn suit.
New blueprint acquired.
Alright, what's up to the living quarters? Let's move or lose it. Living quarters. Supply. Also, I noticed while editing the last video, I did miss a lot of voice logs. I got caught up the iron batteries, forgot to read LivePod 19s. It was pretty much just telling us to go to the signal. And here it is. I've been saying for the past few episodes, I only want to scan the vending machine once I'm in a certain place. This is the place, and this is the vending machine. There we go.
New blueprint acquired.
This is usually where I get my shells from. I'm just going to slightly use it, so it's not 100%, so I know which one's which. Alright. Today's menu. Start. Space Beer Volute. I think that's how you pronounce that. Apparently it's pronounced Valute. Since their introduction in the interstellar vacuum in the 21st century, microscopic tardigrades, or space bears, have adapted and flourished where no other life forms have survived. Condensed into a smooth, nutty, protein-rich soup, they're the freshest local ingredient available to travel on long-haul space flights. It sounds fucking disgusting. Main, cottage pie or nutrient block. Roasted minced beef with it in its own gravy, served with a topping of mashed Chinese potato, picked fresh from the morning on the onboard grow beds, instead of sauteed Chinese potato plant leaves. For the time-conscious consumer, the usual nutrient block options are available. They may be consumed cold or reconstituted on the outside fabric edges. Desert. Dry fruits and nuts. Unfortunately, a recent accident in Cargo Bay 3, which is the one we were just at, involving the incorrect application of a propulsion cannon, in combination with a modified battery charger, results in the venting into space of already dehydrated desserts. Roots and nuts will be the only available dessert for the next 39 weeks. God damn it. Baked potato, coleslaw, mac and cheese, garlic bread, biscuit, chicken and pork, ham and cheese. Frontiersman discount available. Welcome. Check our specials. So this is Aussie's Cafe, I think.
The everything needed to build the phase gate.
Lore.
Mobile vehicle bays, bioreactors, propulsion cannons. It had a cinema. There was a zero-G gym.
My cafe. This way. This is the one. The codes includes sweet offer. Sweet offer from Huggins to Wilson. You're telling me you've been on this rig more than a year now and you've never took a ride on the outside? Well, now you've gone and gotten yourself a friend with the keys to a giant freaking robot suit. We plain got nothing to do till we get Jesus Christ, till we get Starside to work on the gate. You want to taste the stars? You've only got to say, my spare prawn suit's got your name on it. You don't know what power feels like till you've crushed an asteroid with your bare, heavily mechanical, augmented hands. When up like a catch with a passing meteor, come by cabin number 1. Code's 1869. Oh yeah, dude, let me in. I want that damn prawn suit. Just pull my leg, he's dead. Wall shelves.
Integrating new PDA data.
Responsible autonomous relationships. Basically, I've read this a bunch of times. Basically, it's just really bad relationship advice. You're caught up to speed. Alright, here it is. The captain's quarters. High security terminal captain's quarters. The code is 2679. Let me save real quick. Captain log. He's just playing a game. It's not important. Aurora miniature. I love that. I always take that. Time for possibly the most important data terminal in the definitely the most important data terminal in the game.
Average long-range transmission delay 8 hours. Opening last recorded transmissions.
This is an emergency distress call. Aurora is on collision course with planet 4546b. Sending all available environmental data. Please respond with rescue solution. Out.
This is Altera HQ. Attached to this message, you should find the blueprints for an escape ship that we calculate will be capable of breaking orbit and getting you back to the nearest phase gate. Now, it's designed to use materials you can find in situ, but it's gonna need one hell of a power source. Now, we'll be sure to...
Aurora long-range communications relay offline.
We got something else with that. Blueprints for the Neptune escape rocket. That's right. We're not just getting some rescue shuttle out here, bro. We're building a fucking spaceship. We're building a spaceship and we're launching out of this motherfucker. Alright? Neptune escape rocket. This blueprint set was developed at Altera headquarters specifically to get you off of 4546B and back to the nearest phase gate. One thing we'll learn out on that, it's minor spoilers. This thing only has one seat. This thing was designed to get you. Only you. They designed this for you to get off 4546B and back to the nearest phase gate. It takes into account local gravity, astronomical data, and available resources, and is piloted by AI. It may be adapted to employ whatever power source is available, but it will require a lot of it. It consists of 5 independently constructible elements. Launch platform. Floating platform provides a solid base from which to launch the rocket. Gantry provides structural support. And there's an elevator on it. Stage 1. Primary thrusters for reaching atmosphere escape velocity. Stage 2. Fuel reserve. Stage 3. Cockpit. Features. 1-person life support. Short-range communications. Adaptable power supply. Orbital shielding. Onboard time capsule. That's relevant if you watched the last video. Warning. Onboard AI will not launch if local threats are detected. Warning. The use of alien materials to power the craft may increase its range in predictable ways. Same difference. We also got the prawn suit. The pressure reactive waterproof nanosuit is a range of mechs designed to protect the pilot from extreme environments. It's a super cool exosuit. That's pretty much all you need to know. That right there is the main reason we came to Aurora, so we could get that radio message or that data entry.
Listen, I know I don't.
The suite offer we went to was for Wilson, if you remember. So this person was the prawn suit offer.
Listen, I know I don't have the right to make demands of you, but I need you to understand that I want to change our arrangement. I hear what you're saying, and I will try to respect it. How would you like to change it?
I would like to reduce our contact hours.
How much further can we do that?
To 0.
You're dumping me.
I'm changing the terms of our relationship.
How is it still a relationship if we don't see each other?
It's a relationship of a kind. You have so many expectations.
I feel you just want to spend more time with that dumb guy in his dumb robot suit.
That's not a feeling. It's a judgment. And I feel hostility in what you're saying. Perhaps your jealousy is a sign that you need to take another look at your business model. Why can't you just be happy for me?
I am happy for you, and I'm happy for all the guys in the prawn bay. I'm just not happy for me.
This is why I want to change our arrangement.
Are they like, lesbians? It's pretty creepy. I realized while editing this that I forgot to put a punchline to that joke, so that sounded wrong. I don't care if you're lesbian. I'm not homophobic, I promise, guys. And it would be pretty rich coming from me because I'm gay. So, not reading that.
Integrating new PDA data.
Ooh, drop that. It's an Natural Selection 2 poster. You don't need to exist. I just hate Natural Selection 2 for no reason, I guess. That should be it out of the living quarters. Yep. Nearly done. Aurora, black box data. We'll read that in a second.
Integrating new PDA data.
First, I want to get somewhere where I can breathe. Leader to your equipment, please use the mod station in the fourth section or to pre-configured equipment from the lab next door to the data coil. The code is 6483. Not reading that.
Integrating new PDA data. Data bank corruption was detected on your PDA. Your technology blueprints have been updated.
Yeah, it gives an abortion cannon, but since I already have it, it just doesn't do anything. It's a bit misleading. Alright, and this just takes you to the exit, and I don't need to go there. So I'll go ahead and read the black box data, because it's extremely important. Aurora black box data. Initiated slingshot maneuver around planet 4546b. High velocity energy pulse detected on planet surface. Emergency distress signal sent to Altera listening buoy via long-range communications relay. Impact detected. Life pod bays on starboard side compromised. Outgoing communications compromised. Emergency evacuation initiated. Manual piloting transferred to Captain Hollister. Life pods 1 through 25 launched successfully. Entering planetary atmosphere. Massive impact registered. Drive core shield compromised. Emergency bounce back received from 8 life pods on planet surface. Human life signs detected over long range at T plus 8 hours. 1. Personnel unaccounted for. Non-essential systems maintenance chief Riley Robinson. That's me. Hi. That's when it's revealed. The super duper Aurora scanner tells us for sure, confirms our suspicion. We are the only person who survived the Aurora crash. There's a 1 in 150, 1 in 150 odds that we survived. It was like, it was less than a 1% chance that we survived that, but here we are. Personnel unaccounted for, non-essential systems maintenance chief Riley Robinson. So we were a space janitor pretty much. Altera HQ rescue solution received at T plus 8 hours to high priority terminal at captain's quarters. Monitoring equipment failed at T plus 13 hours. I would say likely the monitoring equipment failure. If I had guessed, it'd be the Aurora exploding, although that seems too early to be, like, I thought that would happen after. But yeah, And you can see by the order, we learned the black box data detects that non-essential system Ministry Riley Robinson is the only person left before we get the Neptune escape rocket blueprint, meaning that, like we know, Altera HQ knew we were the only people who survived. And as we learned in Below Zero, they don't really tell anyone, and nobody in the public really knows. So yeah, that rocket was built with one seat for us. That's insane. And that's one of my favorite realizations in this game, which makes it so cool. Like, that rocket, a team of engineers worked tirelessly, as quick as they could, on Altera, this evil corporation, just to get us off of this planet. And as we remember Below Zero, it's for their share prices. The public knew about Altera and doing this, and it was better for their share prices if they rescued us, or attempted to. So it's running.
Sustained internal damage during collision. Do not attempt repair without appropriate qualifications.
I am qualified.
Warning, local radiation at maximum
Tolerable level. It's one of my favorite voice lines. It just sounds, it just rolls off the tongue. Listen to it.
Warning, local radiation at maximum tolerable level.
It just sounds so good.
Warning,
Local radiation at maximum tolerable level. Drive core shielding breach. The Aurora's drive core is shielded by a thick metal shell, which breached to multiplications shortly after the crash. With its breach, it will continue to leak radiation to the environment until the breaches are sealed. After that point, the radiation in the environment will dissipate over time. This behavior should only be attempted without appropriate radiation protection and a fully charged repair tool.
Containment breach repaired.
Don't worry, just fixing. You remember that explosion? Yeah, this is the thing that exploded. Somehow it just has a few minor cracks in it. Don't worry. If you swear to God, I will fucking go to hell.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected. Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected. Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected. Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected. Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected. Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected. Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
What should we do with you? You know, I'm just gonna put you in the fire. Yeah, let's, I'm actually gonna drop you in the fire. I'm gonna watch you burn. Burn! Yeah, burn! Yeah, put that metal over them. It's pretty hot, isn't it? It's pretty hot, isn't it, pal? I hate you fuckers so much. Professional repair service.
Drive core breach sealed. Radiation levels decreasing.
I really like that jingle that plays after you do that. That dun 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 dun.
Decreasing.
Still playing a little bit. And I do remember that does play every single time you repair the drive core. So it's not just chance that it's the song playing. Well, our business here is concluded. I'm just gonna dive right in. God, this place is completely destroyed. It's really sad. What's up, man? I'll be killing you. I'll be killing you soon. Don't worry. I was just letting him know in case he was wondering. Look at that area under the Aurora. This place, man, it's completely wrecked. This place was once a massive spaceship flying through space, and now it's just completely destroyed. It's really sad. And here we are.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thanks, Linda. So yeah, it's pretty successful. We repaired the Aurora's drive core, meaning the radiation will slowly disappear. Meaning I can go ahead and throw my radiation suit in the trash. And away you go. Well. Yeah, so we repaired the Aurora's drive core, we got the prawn suit fragments, and we learned a lot of lore. We got the blueprint for the Neptune escape rocket. So, you remember in the last video, we learned that the quarantine enforcement platform is what shut down the Aurora, and what's stopping us from leaving is the quarantine enforcement platform. I asked at the end of the video, of course, I already know the answer. I asked, I rhetorically asked, you know, even if we repair the quarantine enforcement platform, how are we going to get off the planet? And that has been answered. We are going to build the Neptune escape rocket. I think it's pretty much going to be close to the end of this video, but there's one more thing I want to do. And just to kick it off with a bang, I want to make 2 more things. Skidoo! We now have a second moon pool. I'm sure you can tickle where this is, Wickle. Wow, that meant something. Warning. Local radiation at maximum tolerable level. Warning. Local radiation at maximum tolerable level. Warning. Local radiation at maximum tolerable level. We need to scan a room to scan a room. Whoa, oh, that was fun. Warning. Local radiation at maximum. Ooh, I got a radio message.
This is Life Pod 4.
Already went to Life Pod 4.
Aurora. Flotation device is active, but we've got some big old fish in the water with us, and I don't know how long we're gonna last. We're close to the crash site, so bring radiation protection. 4 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
Like I said, I already found Life Pod 4. When we're going to the Aurora. That should be everything. Alright. Let's do this.
It is normal when first piloting a prawn suit to feel a sense of limitless power. Prawn operators receive weeks of training to counteract this phenomenon. You will have to make do with self-discipline.
We've got a prawn suit.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. Ah, it's a great way to end off the episode. Let's go park him away. Color him up and give him a name, then we'll end the episode. Here we go. The prawn suit. It is all coming together. Alright, use the last of my copper on this. Let's call him Recluse. Spelled like that. That's his name. Give him a similar color scheme to my sea moth. Well, here we are. We have a sea moth and a prawn suit. And we have the recipe for every single vehicle. every single vehicle! And we have the recipe for every single vehicle in Subnautica. Well, thank you guys for watching this episode. We did a lot.